It's time for the Ravagers to rise once again to glory with a new captain, Taserface!
Alrighty. So this is gonna be my gear setup for BGs most of the time. Just for like really high damage. I still do have some of these on. I'll click them off. This is really about where I'm at. Just have the molten armor and the AI up. So yeah, I try to rock around 30% crit. If I'm rocking the rocket boots, I'm a little under. If I have it on, I'm at 30%. I like rocking the rocket boots, you know, just for the memes sometimes in war songs. I try to go for like really high spell pin just for like against priest and stuff like that. Like most time, a lot of people come out with buffs and battlegrounds. This is specifically just a battleground setup. If I was to do like arenas, I'd probably drop that, and I would even drop the ring. And I think I like to get around 100 for BGs. 100 spell pin just for the resist. Like I really hate getting resist on like my counter spells. So it's pretty big for the spell pin, and you know, of course, when I have your max hit, I'm actually a little over. That's normally what I rock for arena. But yeah, for the big nasty crit numbers, I like to just rock a bunch of meme items just to give me like, you know, a really top end damage. And then of course, you know, I pop the double spell trinket, and like it's just crazy damage. And that's how I get the, you know, the 9k one shots. To go over the talents real quick, impact is pretty big. Of course, you know, you want to get the fire blast. You can change these two out and get like a scorch if you really wanted to. I'll do that sometimes. Of course, you gotta have that ignite. Molten shields is huge. It procs off of like anything and everything. Like if someone's hitting you, like it'll proc off your molten armor, and it can stun them, like hunters, mages, anything that, you know, cast on you. Like it does damage to them through molten shields, and it also can proc, you know, the impact, which is pretty crazy. And then, you know, you get the 20% spell reflect with fire, which helps out here and there against warlocks and other mages. And then I've seen a lot of people go for slow. I personally don't like it. I'd rather have the more burst, like after the palm. Like, you know, I'll palm into a fire blast, into a blast wave, and if I have all my stuff, you know, procced, like sometimes this blast wave can hit upwards of like 2k, 2.5k, and like it's just a lot of burst. Especially in fives, like you definitely want to have the blast wave. You're hitting everybody and leaving ignite on them. Like you definitely want the blast wave over the slow. Um, Check out the rest of the talents. Everything else is kind of basic on the arcane side in my eyes. I do like the improved mana shields. I try not to take too many defenses like the blink or the prismatic cloak or the blazing speed. Like I don't really like those. It's too much more RNG into it with the speed, and then the blink is nice, but like I just lose too many talent points. That's okay, but I mean there's just much more valuable specs, especially like since, you know, I'm palm. Like I'm just trying to do as much burst as possible. So like sometimes I'll go into more critical mass if I'm doing like threes palm, but if I'm doing fives palm, I'm like, you know, more reliant on my AOE damage. So I like to do the more top end with the mind mastery to increase, you know, the top end of the spell power. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much a quick rundown of it. Like I said, you're not going to be taking too many defensives and stuff like, you know, this, where you're going to regenerate mana when casting. You never cast, really. This, you know, not really worth. I mean, yeah, you crit a lot and you could get a lot of mana back, but like it's really a lot more value in other talents in my eyes. If you're going just for like a, you know, super big boom one shots, you know what I mean? You just want it full damage. And this is the spec I run in BGs, fives, and palm threes. Sometimes, like I said, in Palm 3s, I'll run the critical mass, 3 points in a critical mass, and you drop 2 or 3 from my mastery. So you only put 2 into my mastery, and then 3 into the critical mass. But yep, show you the gear one more time, run through everything. I did get lucky with some black temple gear, some hydro stuff. Got the max fatty ring. I do need a better cloak. It's kind of my weakest piece of gear. Like I said, I run a few meme items. I kind of low on resilience, but I mean this is just for BGs. Like if I were to do arena, just be more of an arena set. I think this is like what I rock for arena. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, losing the sheep 4 set, you know, is kind of but I really do find the value in the high spell pen. So like, you know, you're running out there, you're blinking and counter spelling in the arena. Like you need that first counter spell, and if it gets resisted, you know, it's pretty much a big setback. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's the gear. Hope you guys enjoyed, and check out more videos.